Radio. Need to have a look at some properties of matrices, specifically to do with multiplication and addition. I'm basically going to tell you what the situation is, and if you want to investigate it and check it out, then you can do so yourself. So the first thing is the commutative property, and I mentioned this last time, but it's important to know that matrix multiplication is not commutative. So AB is not the same as BA. If you need to convince yourself of that, just make up a couple of matrices and try and multiply them both ways, and you'll see they don't come out the same. There is, however, an associative property which we can use, which is that A times B times C is the same as A times B times C. So if you're multiplying three matrices, as long as you're multiplying them in the same order, left to right, it doesn't matter which pair you do first, it comes out the same. That's the associative property. And the distributive property of matrices tells us that A times B plus C is the same as AB plus AC. So left distributive, it's on the multipliers on the left of the brackets, and it also works for right distributive as well as AC plus BC. Okay, so those are the the rules for multiplication and with addition of matrices, which you should be familiar with because you're going to have to use them. At this level, just knowing them is good enough. If you want to convince yourself of them, as I said, just try a few specific matrices and check that it works, or you could do some generic work like let A equal A11, A12, etc. and check that it works for that as well.